If you are currently bored in Destiny 2 and are looking for a reason to play, you might want to get on and get yourself a veleda-f sniper rifle. Now, the reason you are going to want one of these weapons is because it comes with Withering Gaze, and the main reason you want it on this sniper is because it is also a special weapon. But before we get into that, why do you want Withering Gaze? Well, as some of you may know, if you apply Tractor Cannon to a boss and then apply a weaken source, such as the weaken from Withering Gaze, that actually extends the duration of the Tractor Cannon all the way back up to its original 10 seconds. So you can turn one Tractor Cannon shot into basically an infinite debuff. All you need to do is make sure you intermittently apply Withering Gaze, which is the weaken, and it will never fall off. This is very useful in situations where the bosses are long range and you need to keep up a Tractor debuff where you cannot physically apply the Tractor to the boss, such as in Desert Perpetual, like with Agrios, for example. And it is also useful if you are a bit of an advanced player because you can swap off Tractor to a more useful weapon, like Finality's Auger, for example, and still use your sniper to extend the Tractor that you originally started with while having the benefits of Finality. Very advanced, don't need to do that, but it is useful. And like I said, the reason you want this on a special weapon is while yes, you can get Withering Gaze on weapons like Aisha's Embrace from Trials or any of the older Crucible pulse rifles, it is nice to have it on a sniper because you have the freedom of swapping off it to another useful special weapon in your non-DPS loadouts. So if I was running double special, for example, or even just a primary in my top slot and a secondary like the Psi Eterna in my secondary slot, in my running loadout during a raid encounter, I could use Psi Eterna here, and then when it comes to damage, I'll have a loadout that swaps into Veleda if I am on the role of Tractor and keeping it extended. And by the way, if you wanted to get yourself a Veleda basically really easily, all you need to do is come to Banshee 44 in the tower and then go into his focusing menu. And if in here you see the Hake weapons on offer, Veleda will be there. Currently today it is Omolon and Field Forge, so you cannot do it today, but it does change daily, so make sure you're checking. And when it comes to the Hake focusing, get yourself a Veleda. Be sure to subscribe for more helpful Destiny 2 shorts like this one, and